I don't know if that's synced. Hold on. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. When we last left off, we had gone to Daidara, bought a few bits of equipment, the katana for myself and some chainmail, and just the hunting Nata for Yosuke here. We then stopped by the Velvet Room for the very first time. And in this episode, we could head to the North Shopping District, which is just here. There's not much of interest we can do in the North Shopping District at the moment. So, right, what I did there, by the way, was fast traveling. Let's fast travel. Yeah, back to Junes. Exactly.
You really stick out. Guess it doesn't help that we're in our school uniforms on a Sunday.
Yeah. Also, the katana is kind of hard to conceal. I don't know how I'm pulling that off.
The sale should end soon, so that'll get rid of some of the people wandering around here.
Okay.
Alright, let's get going.
Into the TV.
It's not too late to...
I'm going.
Well, you heard her.
Fine, but don't push yourself, got it?
It really is that bear from last time.
Yup.
What are you doing?
Can't you tell? I'm thinking about stuff.
Is that? I mean, I guess there's not much to do here besides think if you can't fight off the shadows.
I've been deliberating over it for a long time now.
Ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks, the bear puns.
Hey, that wasn't a bad joke.
Absolutely unbearable, Teddy. No cause for pandemonium there.
So, did you figure anything out? It's probably useless to think about it too much. I've seen the inside of your skull, and it was empty.
True. Harsh, but true.
How rude. You're right, though. I try and try, but nothing comes out of my head.
Will you guys shut up? Now's not the time for stupid jokes.
What do you mean, stupid jokes? He really is empty.
Listen, someone came here yesterday, right?
Yeah, I guess someone
There's a
did.
girl with a better nose than me?
Yeah.
What's your name, miss?
Miss, I'm Chie, but never mind that. Tell me more about that someone.
I think it happened a little after I talked with you guys. After that, it felt like someone was here.
Right.
Is it Yukiko-san?
I mean, it would have to be, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I haven't looked. The presence is over that way. That's probably where they are.
Over there, huh? Is everyone ready?
I mean, he also doesn't know Yukiko, so he wouldn't know if she's the one who fell in the first place.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the...
A castle?
And that is what was on the TV. Or
You think this is
the
place
Midnight
we saw
Channel.
on TV last time?
I mean... Yes. Definitely. This was on the Midnight Channel.
You're positive that no one's behind a camera for that bizarre midnight program?
Program? I don't know.
He doesn't know anything about television, Yosuke. You're wasting your time.
Maybe people on your side can see stuff in this world. It might be that.
Maybe.
And I told you before, there's only me and Shadows here. There's no camera stuff going on. This world has been like this from the beginning.
Oh, really?
From the beginning. That's what we don't understand.
I don't know. Can you guys explain everything about your world?
I mean, not generally. Like, we know basics, but... Like, there's a lot that can't be explained, as well as a lot that can.
I've never seen this program thingy before, so I don't know.
True, I guess you don't really have a way to watch shows in here.
Well, is that really what's happening? Are we really looking into this world? I mean, Yukiko saying stuff like, score myself a hot stud. Oh, that's not like her at all.
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird.
Score? Stud?
These are probably phrases the bear shouldn't pick up on.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Yukiko-san would never say anything like that.
Right. Then again, your shadow said some things that you wouldn't normally say, presumably. So...
I wonder, is this kind of like what happened to me last time?
I think so.
There's a lot of stuff I still don't get. But after hearing your story, I think that program happens because of the person who appears on it. Or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks.
So, Yukiko is producing that show herself? Oh, I don't get this at all.
I mean, she's not intentionally producing it.
Hey, do you feel Yukiko's presence from inside?
I'm pretty sure. So, what's this scoring with a hot stud thing?
Something you don't need to know about, Teddy.
Yukiko's here. I'm going on ahead.
Oh no.
Hey, wait, don't go alone!
We need to go after her.
Jeez, we better follow her.
Exactly. She doesn't have the glasses. She ran off on her own. Right, there are tons of shadows in there. And they're basically just communicating the point. Ooh, revival beats. Peach seed and soul drop too. Nice. Okay, basic tutorials. Whoops. A to slash X to pull up the tactics menu. Speaking of which, direct commands. B does nothing, Y pulls up the menu. I'm using an Xbox controller. Alright. What's in here? Shadow. There's a shadow in here.
I smell 2 enemies. Beat them up.
Okay, these are both weak to Zeo. We know that already. But, if we wanted to check at any time...
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can win.
Oh, I guess we don't technically know that because Teddy wasn't acting as an advisor at the time.
Nice work, Yosuke. I knew you could do it. Yosuke pounded an enemy.
Okay, let's use Zeo and demonstrate what we technically should already know from the tutorial.
You hit its weakness.
Now's our chance. You ready? Okay.
There we go. There are going to be palette swaps of enemies later on, which will be weak to different elements. Okay.
When you defeat an enemy, the seeds of possibility you attain will appear before you as cards. At times, they may be hard to grasp, but you must master your fear and reach out to them.
Alright. So, the way shuffle time works here is you've got a number of tries to basically get what you want from this set of cards. So we've got avoid encounters and slime, which is a chariot persona.
You did it, Sensei.
So what I want to do is I want to be able to get various personas. I'm going to record pretty much all of this, as much of this first dungeon as I can, and then if I still don't have the personas I want, I'm trying to get first strikes. I'm failing. If I don't get the personas I want in shuffle time, meaning personas of the arcanas I want, I'm going to do that between episodes and just go about doing what I can to get the arcanas I need. Because I need... Well, there's one that I need. Magician. Right. So I need Magician, I need Strength, and I need Chariot, which is what I've got, which is good. But, hold on. How do I bring up the map again? Sticks. You know what? I can check in controls. Settings. Oh, that's how. Right. Okay. So, we can see on the map where we've explored and where we haven't. If this were Persona 3, we would have to worry about how much time we spend on a floor. But instead of that, we can get first struck by enemies.
Two enemies ambushed you.
It's fine, Teddy. We have a workaround.
You knocked it down. Good work, Sensei. That's
I targeted the wrong one.
Someone else's turn.
That was cool.
Right.
Should we show him who's boss?
So sometimes when you miss, you fall over.
Good answer.
It's not all the time, but it's just enough to be annoying for if your characters do it.
Three more enemies. Grin and bear.
If the enemies do it, you're in the clear.
Go, Sensei. You knocked it down.
I am using much more magic than I would like to. Also, I probably should have attacked the downed one.
Sensei. Sensei.
And if you die, like I just did, like an idiot because I didn't go for the downed one, you game over like this. But, yeah, I can retry. And I'd kinda like to. And that was embarrassing, to be honest. Let's try all that again.
I smell 3 enemies.
Oh no.
That's some thick skin.
Direct commands again. Right. I hate that I had to reset that.
Go, Sensei. You knocked it down. That one stands in Sensei's way.
Okay.
It's down.
So, this is an all-out attack. It happens if we knock down everything. I don't... Oh no, I've got to get the slime again, don't I? And all that. Yup. Right. Some cards will give us one mores, and if we get that, we can basically get all cards in the shuffle time. You definitely won't be getting any of those this early on in the game now. Okay. Floor layout is randomized.
There are 2
So,
enemies. Hang in.
Someone else's turn.
sometimes you might not get the full layout you want. Think of it like a mystery dungeon.
Let's go, partner.
There are a few possible maps for the dungeons. I don't need Devil yet. Skill card might be nice. You know what? Let's show what a skill card is. Oh hey, skill card Garu. So now, if I wanted to, I could teach Izanagi Garu. I won't because that's kind of a waste. Generally, you're best off fusing your first persona away for something better. We'll get into fusion when I've got more personas to work with. For now, just know that it's a thing you can do later. Right, all out attack to take these out faster. Okay, give me Pixie. Because I need it. I need it so bad. It's not even funny. Okay. I hate having to use so many soul drops, but at this point, I am kinda desperate, and that's what happens when you first strike.
Two enemies. You can attack before them. Go, Sensei! You knocked it down!
So, by hitting weaknesses, you knock things down, and knocking them down can let you get the all-out attack you want. Now, you might not have the weakness you need. Okay, chest key or money, I'll take money.
Not bad, partner.
Chest keys are very useful, but you also have to be wary about how many chests you open. I don't think it can happen on the very first floor, but you can run into the Reaper if you open too many chests.
I smell 3 enemies.
Okay, I really just don't want to
Amazing, Sensei.
deal with this, so I'm gonna rush through.
Should be showing good answer.
So, when you rush, you're not using any of your magic abilities, but this also means you're risking not being able to knock things down. So, rush mode is a blessing and a curse. It can be
I smell 2 enemies.
real good for getting done with fights very quick,
Go get 'em.
but you're not going to get the level ups you want. I'm just going to start accepting personas because if I don't get what I want, I can just fuse them away later. Besides, I'm generally going to need a few. You could complete the game with just one persona, but right, Teddy is being a jerk to Yosuke. No, I'm gonna go collect personas between, you know what? I know she is behind that door. I'm gonna showcase... So, you saw how we went down the stairs there. And basically walked back onto a randomized first floor. Because we know where the stairs are, we can move on to the next floor at any point. Instead of having to wander around and find the path to the next floor. Okay, let's see what's behind here. Shadow.
Two enemies. You can attack before them.
Right.
Go, Sensei! You knocked it down. It's down.
Should we
I do remember most of the enemies' weaknesses from having played the game nearly to 100% completion. Okay, Apsaurus, not bad. I mean, none of these personas really are bad. Like, maybe Pixie is one of the worst ones, but not by much.
I smell two enemies. Beat them up. Throw down.
Like, Pixie can still be used to heal.
That's it, Yosuke. One enemy down.
Persona!
Generally, even if you think a persona isn't great,
You ready?
it has its uses.
Out of our way!
Okay, so because we have Apsaurus already, we know drawing it won't do much for us. It's basically a waste of a try. Let's take the HP SP recovery, because we need it.
Amazing, Sensei.
Alright, we can fuse personas of level 6 now. Which is useful. Okay, so I just need to go down this way and over here. Back towards the way down. Or, you know, out.
There are two enemies. Hang in there.
These are,
Okay, you hit its weakness.
so these are the Calm Pesci, which are, basically based on, Pisces, I think. They are
You hit its weakness.
fish enemies.
Boss? Okay!
Well, dolphin enemies. I'm kind of vague on what they're supposed to be. And they are weak to wind. I'll pick up Devil, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. After I've done what I can to get more personas to either fuse away or just personas in general. See you then.